This is Big Brother. Michael, you have been evicted. You have 10 seconds to leave the house.
Good luck. I love you. He's back on that too. That's right.
Mikey. Good luck. Good luck.
Sorry, man. Okay. This is Mikey. We're going, man. Doing it for
This is Big Brother. Michael, you have been evicted. Leave the house now.
Wait, take care of Ruby. Take care of Ruby. The crew. Ruben. Sure, dude. Take care of Ruby. Get that in.
What did he do? Mikey! I didn't know whether...
On the back.
That's not cool at all.
Well, this should be interesting. After the break, we meet evictee number 5, Michael, live on stage. Would you please welcome evictee number 5, Michael.
How's Jen?
Now you got to tell me, before we start, what does this mean?
That was taken off Survivor, Johnny Fairplay.
I heard that, but you have to explain to people, because Johnny Fairplay was not the most popular character on Survivor. In fact, I think he was the most unpopular in the history of the show. Did you model yourself on him?
I don't know, it depends on how unpopular or popular I am out here now. So.
No, I mean on his behaviour, not on whether he was unpopular.
No.
Well, why did you do that then?
Because, look, I lied about a lot of stuff that I was doing. I was going to mix it up and continue to mix it up to the end of the game. I've watched this game now for 5 years prior, and thought a lot of people that came on this show were quite boring and quite dull, and I wanted to mix things up and bring out true personalities in people.
Okay, so now before you went into the house, I just want to remind you what you said before you went in. Let's have a look over here.
2 points, I nominate Michael.
Mikey.
Mikey for 2 points. He makes me uncomfortable at times, and I think he's playing the game.
I still have problems with his insincerity. I find that during the week, he won't even look me in the eye. Then it comes to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and he knows that it's nominations coming up and he'll get on my good side. I don't trust that.
He only does the chore he's been allocated, never does anything unless told. He's also claiming he's had this foot injury and hasn't participated in a number of things for quite some time. But I also happen to notice he made it to the semi-finals in Friday night games. I can't help feel he's just holding back and not putting in, whereas everyone else seems to be.
He is arrogant and ignorant, and I feel that he has just tried to patch things up with me because he thinks that he can sweet talk me so he has a better opportunity at this game, because I believe that he's a real game player.
That he is manipulative. He was before, and that's fine. I was a clean slate, but now I think he still is.
Okay, any surprises there?
No, that's all that voted for me this week.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be more.
Well, I thought that was quite a lot. But anyway, let's see. Let's have a look at the graph. You'll probably be relaxed about the graph as well. Now, I think you were telling people in the house that it was a vote to evict and vote to save. So here we can see it is. As we all know by now,
What are you thinking?
we deduct the saves from the evicts, or the smallest and the biggest, and we see what happens. 25% of the merged vote wanted Michael out, and that's what has happened tonight.
Did the bourbon support me?
Now, let's think. Before you went into the house, you've been a big reality television show fan. You already mentioned earlier that, yes, you wanted to go in and stir things up. Now, here are some of the comments that you made earlier. Let's have a look.
I'm a person who likes to stir people. It's an extremely bad habit of mine. Something which I just can't stop. What would I do to win $1 million? What do you want me to do? I'm not intimidated by Big Brother. I'm going to take Big Brother on.
Okay. Now, I asked you before you went into the house on the very first night if you had a plan, a strategy. Did you actually have a strategy?
Yeah, I had a strategy, but then I became the insider, which threw that whole strategy out the window. So this week I tried to implement that plan, take all the toothbrushes and make people start actually thinking about the game a bit more, and I think that's worked extremely well in regards to this week. So...
Except you're evicted. I mean, don't people normally have a plan that concerns themselves, not other people?
There was nothing I could do about that because I was placed in a position as the insider. And personally, I don't think if I was ever the insider, I would be in the position that I'm in now.
Well, it's an interesting issue because if you thought that was the thing that didn't reveal you very well, why did you want to continue with it once you were no longer the insider?
No, well, because once I was the insider, I decided that it was a specific strategy that I needed to implement to make people start thinking of the game more. And I think, I don't know what happened this week if you saw the footage, but everyone, especially last night, what were they doing? Talking non-stop about the game. And people getting stressed out, it was bringing personalities out, and look what I was able to do. The person who sits up in his high horse and his moral standards that would never corrupt, never do anything wrong, David, what was he doing last night? Playing the game. So I think I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish.
But why was that your goal? I don't understand that. I mean,
that was my goal in the long term.
But why is it your job to do that? I'm just curious. Why is that your job?
Because that's my character.
Your character is to bring out other people's weaknesses?
No, that was a specific that was something that I was implementing for a strategy, because if people started thinking about the game and started finger pointing everyone else, people weren't looking at me anymore and would start getting paranoid about other people in the house, and then hopefully they'd start sending their votes that way.
Well, it's interesting because actually, as a result of what you said before you went into the house, what Big Brother did was choose 3 people who said similar things and gave the choice to our live audience to vote as to who should be the insider. So that's how you came to be the insider.
Fair enough.
And you were given the option, obviously you'd be up for eviction or you could be the insider.
No, I'd be evicted.
Okay, let's have a look at that package. Okay.
If he said to you, I'll give you immunity for 3 weeks, and for 3 weeks I just want you to piss people off, would you do it?
Yes! Big Brother wants an insider within the house. The insider's role is to live among the housemates, but to work against them.
Did anyone see what happened to my photos?
2 people in the house have a relationship. Your mission is to uncover the truth.
For all you know, I could be seeing Ash.
I'm going to go with Galen and Anna.
I actually have a young hippie mother who happens to be Karen.
For failing last week's mission, you are nominated for eviction.
I nominate Michael.
Mikey.
Michael.
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 I don't like his personality. He's irritated me.
He makes me and other people uncomfortable.
I don't trust him.
Your new mission is to make sure housemates fail this week's task.
You must decide now how much you will wager on this week's task.
They've been cut. Do you reckon?
Oh my gosh.
Fine.
Someone's awake. I think his job is to sabotage the task.
Maybe it is.
Where were you on the night of the 15th?
I'm pretty sure that wasn't done when we went to sleep. And there was one person left up, and that was Mikey.
Mikey, are you the mole?
There's no reason it would be me, because if it was me, I wouldn't stay up late like every night, because it's a blatant giveaway.
One housemate is wearing only one clown